Hi there, my name's James. If you got the time, I got the games. We're going to go right into the next story quest, and we have to escape the simulation now.
I've constructed a door that'll allow your mind to get out of the simulation and back into your body. Head toward it.
Got it. Fill me in, Kinsey. What do we know about the Zen invasion?
The good news is they didn't get everybody. Just a whole bunch of people. According to what I've been able to decipher, the simulation is designed to house the best and the brightest specimens from various worlds.
The best and brightest from an entire planet? How big is this thing?
Big. But they haven't gotten to all of Earth yet. Just the major cities. Last I heard, Oleg was up at Camp David. That area doesn't look like it's been hit yet.
Okay, so we got people left on Earth. Good to know.
Once you're free from the simulation, I can sever your connection to the Zen Matrix. This will allow me to retrieve your body here in the real world without you suffering permanent brain damage.
Where am I in the real world? Like, what are they doing to my body?
It's in a safe place. Once you're free, I'll pick you up at the landing platform.
All right!
Yeah, absolutely alright. Very cool. So we gotta find the door. And this is very much the Matrix.
Kinsey, door's locked.
Wrong door.
I mean, you can't really talk about Easter eggs or anything that this game involves without talking about the Matrix. That's exactly what this is.
Well, that didn't go terrible.
Can you quit being a baby and just walk in?
Look, lady, we're doing this in my time.
No, you're not.
Yeah, like Zinyak has captured all these humans and uses them as human batteries. Pretty much, and they're all trapped in these vats that have like nutrient milk that keeps them alive. Notice how the president's head, when he comes out, is not covered in that slime, but the rest of his body is. That's kind of weird. But if you played the third game at all, this isn't the first mission where you played as this guy and he woke up completely in a haze and butt-ass naked.
Kinsey! Kinsey? Oh, where the hell? Oh, I feel like a toilet at a bus stop.
This is actually this is a pretty cool mission right here. Just in terms of being a third-person shooter, even though the only weapon that you get...
I need to get to that platform.
It's one of my least favorite weapons in the game. It overheats really fast. It doesn't do a lot of damage until you upgrade it. But none of the weapons are upgraded so far. This is still the very beginning of the game, really. But if you ever played the final mission in Saints Row the Third, there was a Gangsters in Space mission where the weapon you had was intentionally bad and overheated real fast. It's similar to that weapon, just not as bad.
Oh shit.
Hey, what are you doing?
Yeah, this gun right here. See, his hair is fine, but his body's covered in slime. Yeah, and you kind of have to crouch right here. You can't stand up if you want to. I'm tapping in the left analog stick and you can't stand up. But the fact that this gun overheats so fast isn't really an issue until we get to the end of it.
Hey, this is human!
Oh, I hope you're on your way, Kinsey.
Yeah, there we go.
Your experience and unusual delays in processing pod chapters 3 through 8. Your patience is appreciated.
And it does take a few shots to take down every one alien.
All soldiers are high alert. Abductees are notorious for ill-fated escape.
And I'll tell you what, I'm glad the subtitles are on because I didn't understand a word of that.
Serious diseases. Exercise caution when approaching or handling abductees.
Yeah. What, that wasn't a headshot? Alright, where are you? Yeah, I see you. I see you. Yeah, there's our headshot.
That embracing and overseeing the celebratory execution.
Yeah, flying head scissors.
Attendance is mandatory.
Okay, very cool. If you'll notice, a lot of your grab attacks are wrestling moves.
Who the hell are you?
A lot of luchador moves. And one of the gangs you had to beat in the last game was the luchadors. Okay, yeah. I kind of like right here just try to fire just straight towards the center and see how fast this overheats, but you gotta keep firing because this is as far as we can go.
I'll be there. Blah blah. Fuck.
And see, we've got aliens with shields coming out.
I kill enough of you. I'll just build a ladder back to Earth.
Yeah, and they get closer and they get closer, and your gun is overheating.
Come at me. I'll kill every last one of you.
Is this on? Can they hear me? Well, hello. I see you're attempting a noble escape. Understandable given your situation, but I urge you to turn back.
But again, there's so many parts of this game that are obviously the Matrix. Matter of fact, part of this cutscene is as well. But every time that you beat a warden in the game, and you dive into him and absorb him, it's just like Neo diving into Agent Smith at the end of the first movie. This is so cool.
Come on!
Yeah, and obviously this right here is when Neo saved Morpheus.
Damn right.
And Keith David is one of my favorite characters in this game. I just think that's awesome that he did this. Not only was he the voice of Julius in the first game.
Take a stick. I'm getting us out of here.
Gee, Kinsey, thanks for saving my life. Why, thanks, boss. I love being appreciated. Boss, I'm the president now. When did you turn into such a jerk? Surprise, Kinsey. I've always been an asshole.
Thank you. I mean it.
You're not wearing pants.
This just got weird.
A little bit.
Can I fly now?
Knock yourself out.
Yeah, well, all she wanted was a thank you. And she got it, but then it's weird.
Wait a minute. You saved Keith David before me?
I, passed by him on the way out.
Well, how did you get out?
Let's just focus on flying, shall we?
You're right. Kinsey, this thing have a radio?
Radio signals bounce around space for...
Oh, yeah. This is my jam.
Yeah, well, the song that's supposed to be playing right now is What is Love? Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me no more. But obviously I don't own the rights to that song, so I can't use it. And all these UFOs, these ships right in front of us, they really don't do any damage, and you don't have to shoot them if you don't want to. Matter of fact, when you do shoot them, they explode and then you can't see where you're going, and you can crash into walls and lose this mission. Whoa. But it is fun just shooting them.
Do a barrel roll!
Spin this ship, damn it!
Yeah, no, I'm not going to be doing a barrel roll. Try barrel rolling through these things and see if you don't crash into the wall and die. But you can now that there's nothing to hit.
Stay on target.
Yeah. Oh, that was close. Yeah, awesome. Now we can barrel roll all day. That's a cool mission. I really like this one. But what's even better is after this, we get to go right back into the simulation.
We're not really leaving the others, are we?
Hell no. But if we're taking the fight to Zinyak, we'll need all the help we can get. Kinsey, can you get in touch with Oleg?
Yeah, we should be in range.
Huh. I always thought Nightblade was just a vampire show.
Oh no, my friend. It is the essence of drama.
And Oleg is hanging out with Josh Burke on the Broken Shillelagh, and of course, what are they talking about?
Is that St. Louis?
Probably telemarketer.
Oof. Ignore.
Voicemail?
You want me to leave a message? It's all gone.
Well, I'd say this was a productive day.
You're a fucking monster.
Oh, don't act surprised. I told you this would happen.
You killed 7 billion people.
Whoops.
We're done talking.
He's not getting away with this.
You're goddamn right he's not. Kinsey, can you use this thing to place me back in the simulation?
Yeah, I think I should be able...
Do it. Wait, you want to go back in there? You can't kill Zinyak plugged into a computer.
I can kill a lot of people with a computer.
You? Sure. You need help setting the DVR.
If taking over a small part of the simulation led you to me, taking over the whole damn thing has to do something good.
You don't even know what will happen.
She probably does.
The President is right. Whenever the simulation is disrupted, I have a small window to work my way inside the Zin security network. The more it's disrupted, the more time I'll have to map out Zinyak's mothership. I can identify structural weakness, locate where they're keeping our friends.
And find Zinyak.
Yeah.
All right, let's do this.
Yep, and that for me is the whole fun of the game, is just running around and crushing the whole map, not just the story missions.
That was supposed to demoralize, galvanized, and a course was set that the Saints could never back down from. But even more monumental is this. If the Earth was not destroyed, pragmatism would have won over desperation, and the Saints would never have been reunited with the most dangerous man in all of history, Johnny Gat. But ever as always, I'm getting ahead of myself. Like all good stories, the second act begins with a call to action and the building of a robot.
Alright, yeah, fantastic. And again, we're going to go right back in, and I want to knock out the side quests along the way before we get into the story. However, the next one is actually a primary quest. And we kind of have to do that one first, but it's cool. But now, we've unlocked the real world. We're on the ship. We have 2 homies that we can call into the simulation. And gang customization. People said when this game came out that it made it useless. Oh yeah, here's all the downloadable content that I already had, but it's not available until after you get out of the simulation. But you really don't have to do gang customization at all, because they really don't help you. You have superpowers. You don't need it. It's more, I think, for fans of the third game. Everything that was available in the third game is also available in this, but you have superpowers, and you don't have to customize cars and gang customization. You don't have to do any of that. You have superpowers. But we've got $37,000, and what we're gonna want is more stamina, definitely, and more health. So that's a huge deal, and we don't have enough money to buy everything that they're offering us right now. But speaking of money, increase all cash by 5%. That we definitely do want, because we have to upgrade everything, our powers, our weapons, everything. Hourly cash transfer, $500. Flashpoint rewards. There's a lot of flashpoints in this game. Pretty much the gang operations from the last game. And 5% bonus to all XP. Definitely. Definitely. And every time you buy anything, whether it be clothes or upgrade, anytime you spend money, they give you more money back. So that helps. But before we get into the next mission, we have two homies, only two homies on the ship. There's Keith David, and he'll be hanging out here sometimes, but most of the time he's in the cockpit, which is right over there. Kenzie can be any of like 3 or 4 different places. Most of the time she hangs out down here. But this is a primary quest, but it's mostly like, it's like most of the side quests are. It's us running around and just crushing the map, which is like my favorite part of this game, and the last game for that matter. Okay, this is our only gateway too. And later on, when we do the side quests for Kenzie, they're pretty much all hacking, which I think is the first thing we're going to do here, and then virus injections, and I'm probably going to want to knock that all out in one video.
If Zinyak wants a fight, we're going to bring it to him. Taking down the simulation will wreak havoc on all the Zin systems and help us locate our friends. There's plenty you can do to overload, disrupt, and generally break the whole damn thing, so let's start small. I know hacking stores seems trivial, but it's a good place for us to begin. Alright, get moving.
And that's going to be a long video too.
It'd be best to start at
Planet Zin. If I'm gonna work to take a store back from Zinyak, that's where I'm going first.
Okay, good point.
Yeah, so this will be our first hack. And again, that Kenzie video is probably going to go on for a really long time.
So you should be able to hack it from right outside the door. Good luck.
But we have to get it done in order to open all these gateways all over the map, or it's just a lot of traveling around. Alright, connect the data access circuit from left to right using the hacking nodes available on the right column before time runs out. These are real easy until you get to about 15 or 16.
This job is easy.
Then they start getting kind of weird and they're kind of hard to figure out.
What the fuck is this shit?
Oops, you must have tripped the security alarm.
This is gonna happen every time.
I think I can cut off the outside security program from the rest of the stores, so no, it shouldn't happen again.
Good. Shouldn't I be running now?
No wait, don't. Let me see how their reaction protocols work.
Oh yeah, sure. Just let me get shot at for you.
Whine, whine, whine.
But we didn't want to forget the Zinyak statues. Every planet Zin has 2 Zinyak statues.
Ooh, so close.
And this is our only superpower right now. We only have Freeze Blast, but when we're finished with this mission, it'll give us another element for us.
Whoa. Did you see that, Kenzie?
What?
The cops just transformed into Zin.
Looks like they're stepping up security even more. Be careful.
Again, that's very much the Matrix. It's exactly the Matrix.
Shit, now Zin are dropping in from the sky. Hey, that's fucking cheating!
Those are access portals. We should be able to destroy them to stop more soldiers from showing up.
Good.
Yeah, and again, we need money to upgrade our weapons. It'll only take 1 blast
Hold on.
with a shotgun.
What's that gold floating robot thing? I think it's controlling the security program here.
Yeah, so?
So if you catch the golden orb and shut it down, then the Zin should no longer see you as an immediate threat.
Catch the golden orb? Come here, you little bastard. Kenzie, it worked!
Great. At least you have a way to get the Zin off your back now, so keep that in mind. Remember, this is only the beginning. With everything we're going to throw at Zinyak, he won't know what hit him.
Yeah, but once we don't have to reload so much because we've upgraded, it will only take 1 blast with a shotgun to take down those portals. But we're almost at 8. Yeah, not quite. And these text adventures, we're going to pick up all these too. There's not very many of them. And we've already been working on Zinyak statues. We're going to get all those too. There's only like 8 text adventures, I think, to give you a backstory on Zinyak. But we're still breaking the law here.
Greetings. If you want to find and rescue your friends, you will meet me at my rift. Goodbye.
That was odd.
No kidding. Does this guy really think we would just trust some random ghost in the machine?
Well, if he can help, it'd be worth it, right? Besides, what's the worst that can happen?
I die, you die, we all die. Any combination that involves death at all, really.
Yeah, rifts. There are a lot of different types of rifts in this game.
From platform to platform. By changing the red platforms to blue, the power connection to this simulation will remain open. The closer you land to the center, the stronger the connection.
And this is a platforming rift, and I talked about how much I love platformers in the last video.
How you'll get me to my friends.
I know how to navigate the Zin systems and travel between them. If you can find the right simulation, I can open a gateway between that one and yours.
How do I know you aren't just one of Zinniak's goons fucking with me?
Because I have no love for the Zin, as I was once their prisoner too. I have been stuck inside the Zin simulations, creating rifts, which cause chaos for Zinniak, though the Zin inevitably shut them down.
Then why am I here doing this?
Your help ensures I am able to keep them open permanently, a benefit to us both.
So why don't you do this yourself? Where are you, anyway?
My body has long since died. I implanted my consciousness into the main simulation computer many years ago.
Well, then how can you open these gateways for me?
I cannot. That is, not unless you find me a physical, mobile form I can download my memory matrix into first.
So I find you a body, and I'm supposed to just trust that you'll help me?
Unlike you, I keep my word and pay my debts. Besides, you know you need me.
And there you go, we hit gold already, and there's actually still a lot more platform jumps. And these are kind of my favorites. You have speed rifts in this game, which I think are very hard, and then there's telekinesis rifts, which are just a complete train wreck. And I'll get there when I get there, but I've always loved platformers, the original Mario games, all of the original Mario games, Ninja Gaiden especially. You know, anything like that.
There.
These are not hard to get the gold in at all, though.
My access code is 1331. Use it when you find me a suitable form.
But yeah, we got a pretty good score there. Once we get out of this mission is obviously breaking the law. And there's only one more thing to do, and that will be the end of the video. But this is obviously very much a Beavis and Butthead Easter egg. You know, breaking the law, breaking the law. Hold on, wait, yeah. The next part is, again, we only have the one gateway, so the next part is clear on the other side of the map. Or about halfway across the map. So yeah, that burning sensation.
I want to make sure you are paid for your aid in keeping my rift open, and to ensure you see that I am willing to help your cause.
Paid how?
I have found new code which allows you to change the element of one of your powers.
You have a place I can test this?
Indeed I do.
Yeah, we're actually going back to the Broken Shillelagh. We spent a lot of time at the Broken Shillelagh here. This vehicle, this is the Screaming Eagle, and it came with the Commander-in-Chief DLC pack. It's pretty much just a VTOL. It's very cool. But what you unlock when you do this is the fire element for your buff power. And again, fire, fire, with the Beavis and Butthead reference. Very cool. It's like the developers from this game. It's like anything they were ever interested in or loved, they had the freedom to just throw whatever they wanted to in this game. And this game is just loaded with Easter eggs.
In order to use this element, you will need to manually alter your power.
Manually?
Yes. I have created this tutorial message to explain how to do so.
Oh, well, that's handy.
Now use your fire blast on those people. It will ignite anyone in the blast radius.
And I think your buff power is one of the most useful weapons that you have at your disposal in this game. Your stomp is real useful, your telekinesis is real useful, but this one just comes in handy when you're surrounded by just tons of guys that are shooting at you from all directions. Whether it's your freeze blast or fire blast. The last one is mind control.
More element types exist in this simulation for various powers, if you are able to find or create the code, that is.
Thanks for the help.
It is not help, only repaying my debt. Now I will let you continue on your quest to find me the body you promised.
So that's more just training and not so much a mission, but we've unlocked a new power, and that's awesome. Because anytime we're doing virus injections or anything where we're surrounded by a lot of guys, your powers, this one especially, is so useful. And still outside the broken shillelagh. Okay, we're going to go ahead and this, we don't have to waste any of our clusters on. It's just to show you that we've got the fire element. But if you look, there are 2 side quests after this, and we're going to do both of those before I get back into the main story. But I'm going to go ahead and end this here. My name is James, and if you got the time, I got the games. Thank you guys so much for watching.